Well, hello and good morning, Bexleyheath Academy. It is Tuesday, the 19th of May of your last week of term. I hope you are well, I hope you're well rested, and I hope you're enjoying a little bit of this decent weather, but bearing in mind the rules that you've got to abide by. Yesterday, I talked a little bit about the launch of our Mental Health Awareness Week. I'm not going to go on too much because I don't want to steal Mr. Courtney's thunder, but I'd just like to say thank you to those students and members of staff that shared their act of kindness for themselves with me. As it happens, the act of sharing had cheered me up, and it did very much so yesterday, including Miss Fisher's coffee and walnut cake. It is one of my favourites, wink. Today, you must make sure that you are thanking your teacher. Ensure that that is available and make sure that is happening. As I say, I'm not going to roll onto that too much because Mr. Courtney is going to talk about how you can act kindly today. And I'm confident there is a strong link between being able to thank your teacher and your act of kindness today. Use the Padlet link. It's on our website under the virtual learning dashboard. It's on your classrooms. It's on your emails in the morning. Make sure you're using it, please. And make sure you get that little thank you in there for your teacher. To give you a little bit more and to expand on that, I hand you over Miss Courtney. Miss Courtney? Oh, I do apologise. That's never happened before. I hand you over to Mr. Courtney. Thank you all.
Thank you, Miss Walters, or sorry, Mr. Walters. Welcome, BA students, to this morning. Today is Tuesday, which is the second day of our Mental Health Awareness Week, and today's act of kindness is all about being kind to others. So why not today think about what ways you can be kind to others, whether that be a friend, a family member, maybe a little brother or sister. Try and be kind to someone. So if you're talking about being kind to a friend, why not send them a message saying why they're such a good friend during this time of lockdown and why you're missing them so much. I also have the great pleasure today of doing the teacher shout outs. So we are asking teachers to give shout outs to students who are doing extremely well in their lessons. So we have today from Year 12 Business Studies from Miss Hobbs. Well done to Jamie, Finley and Rohan for consistently submitting high quality work and meeting coursework deadlines. We have a shout out to Xander in Year 10 from Mr. Burnett, who is saying that his consistently good effort in lessons. And we have one from Miss Tander and from biology for a Year 12 student, Sasian, saying always engaged in learning, never afraid to ask for help or to let me know if they don't understand them. Perfect engagement. And finally, we have one for Vic in Year 9 from Mr. Yates from music, singing something different, amazing vocal performance at last by Etta James. So well done to all those students for those wonderful shout outs. I'm now going to hand across to Miss Townsend, who's going to do a reading from a Key Stage 3 entry. Over to you, Miss Townsend.
Good morning, thank you. I'm delighted to be here reading an entry for the Orwell Youth Competition 2020. There's going to be more read out through the week, so please listen out for that. To remind you, the theme is the future we want. So it coincides so nicely with Mental Health Awareness Week as well. So just I'd ask you to be mindful of that and think about how we can understand each other a bit better. So without further ado, I'd like to congratulate Jessica Sparrowhawk in Year 9 for a very, very powerful poem that I'm going to read to you now. We want a future where it is equal, to make it right, to make it civil, working hard to not get paid, always having to do what they say. You can see the finish line, but it's not in sight. When the pages turn like day and night to come together and make civil rights. Years from now is a future we want. To breathe clean air is what we got, but it's not always as perfect as we think, as our ideas just wash down the sink. There was a young girl who saw her mother. She was not getting paid as much as her father. The girl could feel the mother's rage, but it's better to keep it locked away. The ideal future is to make it right and not standing alone in fright. Together, we can make it equal. and if we get the message across and make it civil. That's it. Amazing poem. Very, very well done. And now I'm going to pass over to Ms. Luther for birthday shout-outs.
Thank you so much. And what a beautiful reading that was. So guys, these competitions are for you. It's so nice to see all of you guys entering. And yes, we want to give back to you and make sure that we celebrate your successes to continue entering those competitions. Now, birthday shout outs, guys. As you know, birthdays are my favorite time of year. And the great thing about it is being in such a great school, a massive school as well, I get to celebrate them pretty much every single day with you. But remember, safely as well, at home. Again, I'm going to say it, 2-minute parties. When this lockdown is over, it will be the craze and it will continue for years and years and years. Remember the rules, play the music for 2 minutes, party hard in your living room. And then, yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. Okay, guys, so happy birthday to Nathan. Happy 14th birthday to you in year 9. Amber May, happy 14th birthday to you in year 9. And Molly, happy 15th birthday to you in year 10. So guys, remember staying home. I know it's shining outside, but please stay home and stay safe. Now, my next congratulation is to every single one of you, and that's all our BA students over the last week that have gone ahead and sat exams. Your teachers are furiously going ahead and marking those assessments, and actually it's looking really good, and we hope to share those results with you very soon. So remember, the results will be with you very soon, and we'll be in touch with a report that will be sent home. My next message is about Seneca Learning. And if you're sat there, your brother and sisters in year 5 and year 6, and even younger, and they've been logging on to Seneca Learning, well done, guys. We've been seeing the great stuff that you've been doing on Seneca Learning. If it is that you've got siblings and they haven't logged in, please go to our main school website, click on the button for virtual learning. It will take you straight to Seneca because we'll have a tab there for primary schools, and you can get involved. You can get your siblings involved if they're sat there bored and they just need something to do. The learning experience is there, 19 different courses. We've got everything from geography, history in there as well, a bit of DT. They're really engaging and creative, and it might seem like I'm selling it there, but it's a fantastic resource for you guys to be using. So if you've got siblings, if you've got friends in the family, if you've got cousins that are looking for something to do in primary school, go ahead and get them onto that site. It's absolutely free. We've gone ahead and sorted that out for them. All they need to do is put Bexleyheath Academy down as their school. Not saying that they're joining at all, but you can get access to those resources and actually make their lives a bit better as well and a bit more interesting. Now, I'm going to hand over to Mr. K because Mr. K always gives me something thought-provoking to think about, a fun fact of the day, and I can't wait to hear what today's one is. Over to you, Mr. K.
Thank you very much, Miss Luther. My fun fact of today, I love the British monarchy. Okay, so I've been having a look and have a look at the facts that I could, espouse to you today. So, did you know that the picture of the Queen on the £1 coin, when it's minted, shows her age? So, when she was on the first one in 1953, she was very, very young, as opposed to her one now, where she's slightly a bit older. So, if you've got a couple of £1 coins there, have a look at the date they were minted, and then have a look at the change in her face as well, okay? With that then, always remember that, staying safe in self-isolation. So stay at home, wash your hands, try and keep fit and healthy. And if you're outside, please remember the 2-meter rule. Thank you very much. Have yourselves a lovely day.